All right, let's get into it. Holy shit, John. It's actually Friday.
Oh, shit, it is.
Actually Friday.
Oh,
It's
man.
been a minute since we've actually
Right?
recorded on Friday.
I know.
So we're a week ahead.
We are.
Because you missed.
Oh, I thought we were like, man, we're gonna edit this and get it out quick. This is gonna go out right now.
No, you with First Iron Diet.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had the old part 2.
Yep,
Yeah, you missed out on a good one there. So
I did. I wish I was here for that one.
yeah, he wishes you were here for that one too.
That would have been really fun. I would have loved to sit down and have some conversations with him. He left me a very heartfelt note on my dry erase board in the
how did
office.
that go again? Very inspirational.
Oh, fuck it.
You're a fucking idiot. Don't ever forget it.
Yeah.
Something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
It's funny. I look at it every morning and I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. I'm like, it's very impactful though.
See, you're a fucking idiot. Don't ever forget it. He couldn't even remember. Like, this is why we need first sergeants.
I know, right?
Right? He couldn't remember from the office to here that he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The instructions seem pretty clear, John. I'm not going to lie.
You know, the funny part is, and I probably don't remember this accurately, but I'm going to go with it. I'm pretty sure he said that to me every single fucking day I was in the military.
He said he remembered it, which is why he wrote it on your board.
He was a cool dude. Very cool dude.
I never thought that I was an idiot. I always have, my biggest problem in life is I giggle. Like if it's a weird situation, instead of like whatever, like I'll like kind of half chuckle or giggle or try to make like a light joke, and that's why I get.
I don't think he thought you were an idiot either. I think he wrote that because he's like, I think he like picks a thing for everybody.
Right. He's a first sergeant. He has to do these things.
Did you listen to any of the?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I need to bad.
The other one came out today, right?
The other one is actually premiering right now as
okay,
we
good.
record.
I was waiting for that to come out because I know if I watch that
Yeah.
first one, then I need to go right into that second.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I got a lot of mowing to do this weekend
There you go.
because I've been out of town. Not so much mowing, more the weed whacking part.
Yeah.
Remember how we talked about all that fun, fancy stuff that Mal did to the front yard?
Yeah.
Now I have to weed whack around it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I may or may not have killed half the plants that I needed to weed whack around. It's summer. It's hot in Texas.
It is.
Wink.
It is.
Wink.
So we got some news, and if this is a week later than now, 2 weeks later than now when it comes out, probably a week later, our customers might have already noticed, and it sucks, and we feel bad, but we have to. We had a price increase.
We did.
Yeah. Because we had a cost increase.
We avoided it as long as we could.
Yeah.
So earlier this year, pre-tariff war crap going on, we actually did have a legit, like, hey, cost of goods going up.
The first time in 7 years, I think.
Yeah. So we had a price increase on our end, on our cost earlier this year, but then all the tariff stuff started and we were just like, hey, you know what? We're just going to put everything on hold and see how it all plays out in the wash. Well, it's an 18% tariff.
Yeah.
Is how it played out in the wash.
Our hopes were that it would go away.
Yeah. And that we didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
And, but that's not seeming to be the case.
Yes.
So we are actively paying tariffs on our cigars. And that is not something that we can eat, for lack of better words.
Unfortunately, it's not.
So we had to do a price increase. That did go into effect. We have kicked that out to most of our retail partners, all of our retail partners by now, actually.
Yeah.
Now that this time frame comes out. All the current pricing is updated on warfightertobacco.com. Yeah.
So along with good news, our night shifts are back in stock.
They are.
Came the bad news, which is we're fucking paying tariffs on all this shit.
Yeah, we are.
So it was a good and bad thing all at the same time. But we got night shift and dumpster fire back in stock.
Yes.
Um,
And then we have a small handful of 4th edition victories that are left as well.
Yeah.
We don't have any boxes. There's some bundles that have been sitting on a shelf back in there. They got decent age on them.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what we got left. So if they're in stock on the website and
we're probably 3 or 4 months out from getting fifth
at
edition.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a minute for those.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would say I am not usually one for stockpiling. I just don't know how long they're going to be. So if you need some, I'd get them. I'm personally going to grab some too and throw them in my humidor at home because I haven't done that on any of the other editions.
Yeah, you should.
I only had like a couple.
Right.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do the same thing.
And I don't know, should we talk about the 5th edition at all? We kind of know what we're doing. We know it's going to be a smaller edition than the
Cigar wise, number wise. Yeah.
Yeah, so we once again, every edition we change the Vitola and the packaging essentially, right? The blend stays the same. Up until now, the bands have stayed the same.
Yeah, we added a secondary on the 4th.
We added a secondary in the 4th. For the 5th, it's going to have the normal main band.
Yep.
But what's limiting us on the 5th edition is the number of bands that we have left.
We have just enough to do another batch.
Yep, and then we're going to be switching to a 6th. So,
exactly, but we have too many left to throw them away and start a new band.
Yeah.
So our 6th edition is going to be a redesign, kind of like we did with our Field and Garrison. Not, exactly those designs. Clearly, the Victory band is different. But we're going to use everything that we've learned and put into those, and we're going to make the Victory band a fucking badass band for the 6th.
Yeah.
So not saying to skip the 5th.
No, the 5th edition will probably get us through, July. We do the big Victory thing in July.
Yeah.
So it'll probably get us through that. But it'll be smaller.
We did get some production samples in of those, and they look amazing.
Yes. And the boxes are cool too. So.
Yeah. We did a little redesign on the box as well. I'm trying to think of other fun new things we got in the works that we just got. We did a little promo on our Lanceros.
Yeah, that went fairly well.
Yeah.
We actually convinced some Lancero people to actually purchase Lanceros, which nobody likes to do.
And it's so funny. Like everyone that I talk to, and I'm like, guys, if you really, really like cigars, I'm like, you should order our Lanceros. And I'm like, they're phenomenal. They're really good. It's like 2, it's like everybody says they want them, but nobody really wants to buy them. I'm like, we got some good age on these guys too.
Yeah.
Like they're prime smoking right now.
Like we you look at the patterns of what people buy. I don't know that a Lancero is going to be a permanent thing that we do because we just don't sell enough.
If anything, they'll come and go.
Yeah.
There's one that I would like to kind of, and we don't even need to like have full production.
No, you need to order yourself 2 bundles and
that's
not
it.
even have them on for sale.
That's it. And that's our 556 Field Connecticut.
Maybe we'll do that. We'll take special orders for Lanceros.
Yeah. If
you want Lanceros, we can do them, but you have to prepay and wait 150 days. And we'll sell more of them that way than we do having them in stock probably. So
got to get a little skin in the game first.
Yeah. I believe that there's still some back there, and I'll have to double check.
From the original time we ordered.
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Yep. And that was
it's been a minute. Probably 2020 or 21.
I believe it was shortly after we moved into the new building because I think that was one of the first like video marketing projects that we did in here. We shot it in the arms room and everything.
No, we had Lanceros in Nebraska yet.
We only had the 50 Garrison.
Oh, you're right.
Because that was December 2019 because we were sitting in Capitol Armory's private lounge and I'm drinking Jameson on the rocks and a martini glass and my pinky up for our photo shoot.
I remember
that. Yep. Yeah, that was just that. That was the 50 Garrison Lancero and Minuteman.
Is that the first one we did? Just that one.
Yeah, and then we went full bore and everything else.
Yeah. So the price increase, sorry about it, guys, but tariffs and all.
Yeah, we can't really get around it.
No.
I wish we could.
Nicaragua, it's and the United States, I think, government wise, they don't really mesh that greatly together.
Well,
And
you
so
know,
we-
forget
there,
the
there,
democracy,
yeah,
communism.
right. There wasn't a lot of negotiation that happened to make President Trump happy. Where
No.
he would lower it. So it stayed at the 18. I think it went down from 19 though.
Which is
actually
weird.
it went from 19 to 10 when it was
to 18.
to 18.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it stopped at 18.
Which is weird with the 19. Like, because the 10 and the 18 were always out there, but then 19 got slapped on it for a minute.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, it went back down to 10
Yeah.
and then up to 18. But yeah. Like, speaking of government involvement, you want to talk about California while we're on this train?
California hates us and we hate California. So they did the flavor.
They called it UTL, the unflavored tobacco list.
Yes.
And it got passed, even though I don't know exactly how many comments.
Emergency order.
Yeah, but I don't know how many comments were written.
They were trying to save lives.
But this is an emergency order, right? It's emergency. We got to save lives. But it doesn't go into effect till January 1st.
Right. and for a manufacturer like us, we have to submit a list to get approved.
Here, I'll read you exactly what we have to do to get approved in order to legally sell their products to consumers. Now, this is verbatim off of Half Wheel's most recent article titled California Approves Unflavored Tobacco List Plans that came out August 26th. Thanks, Charlie, for all the great info, by the way. In order to legally sell their products to consumers in the state, cigar companies will need to apply to be on the California Unflavored Tobacco List. To do so, companies will need to, 1, pay a $300 application fee for the first year, and a $150 annual renewal fee will be required to remain on the list. Submit a box of the product to the California Attorney General's office. Provide the California Attorney General's office with basic details about the product, such as length, ring gauge, weight, quantity, etc. Certify that the product meets California's law that bans most products from having characterizing flavors other than tobacco. There are other aspects of the law. For example, if a company were to change aspects of the product that is on the UTL list, unflavored tobacco list, the company would need to inform the state. In addition, when applying, the company will need to disclose any decisions made by other governments about whether their product is in question is flavored. So all that being said, all of that has to be done for every size and every blend cigar.
Yeah.
Right? So how does this make sense?
Right. It's like, we banned flavored tobacco. So now we're going to punish everybody else who doesn't sell flavored tobacco.
By the way, companies only have 45 days from August 25th to submit their application to make the initial UTL. If a company waits to submit an application after that time, the state will not guarantee a decision before December 31st. That's important because come January 1st, 2026, products that are not on the UTL will not be legal to sell to consumers in California. The state has not provided guidance to retailers about whether it be a grace period or not. Going forward, it also means that companies will need to submit new products to be on the California's UTL list. The state says that it will reply to these applications within 90 days, which could create a scenario where a new unflavored cigar is available for release in other states while the cigar company waits for approval in California. So imagine doing like a limited run of something.
Right.
And it's sold out before California says, hey, yep, you can sell it here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I don't have any left anyways.
Yeah. So our solution.
Wait, there's more.
Oh.
However, just because the store is not in California doesn't mean it won't be subject to the new rule. As the law is written, if a consumer buys cigars from an out-of-state retailer and has a cigar shipped to California address, those products will need to be on the UTL. So essentially, California is saying, you pay us a bribe of thousands of dollars collectively for your company every year, or you can't sell in this state.
Yeah.
From anywhere. Cool,
So,
California.
Warfighter's policy is we don't pay bribes. So go fuck yourself.
It's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun, California.
Yeah. So if you live in California and you like Warfighter tobacco, I'm sorry.
You have until December 31st, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. to place all the orders you can and stockpile all the cigars you can.
Yeah.
Because once this goes into effect and everything goes into play on January 1, California will be on our do not ship list along with, let's see, now we have Utah, South Dakota, Hawaii, California.
And I would say vote these people out, right? That are doing stuff like this. But this wasn't even a thing that it was voted on. This was just
Oh, no, it was. But it was voted on in 2020. That's what got the ball rolling for all of this.
Yeah, but this was an emergency order.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the groundwork for this was started 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And then this emergency order, because people are dying right now
from smoking cigars where the company hasn't paid California thousands of dollars.
No. This is from smoking flavored cigars. Yeah. That's why we need this list of unflavored. These are the only ones you can smoke.
Right. Why don't you get a list of fucking flavored cigars?
Yeah. Why don't you fucking make it hard for them? Why make it hard for us?
Yeah.
Right. This is the same thing with gun laws. Oh, you know what? We need to ban all guns because 8 people fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to make it cost prohibitive for cigar companies to break into our industry because of unflavored cigar or because of flavored tobacco. Yeah. Cool. My cigar doesn't have any flavored tobacco in it. Cool. Give us money.
Yeah.
What? Show me where this makes sense.
It's not even like a percentage of sales or like none of it makes sense. Like it's not a tax. It's a
bribe.
Yeah, it's a bribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is under the guise of this will fund the people that are regulating it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to regulate you.
This is how
but I can't afford to do it.
This is how California creates more jobs.
I'm going to force you to pay me so that way I can fund me regulating you.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to regulate you and you're going to pay for it.
Right.
And you have nothing you can say or do to change this.
Yeah.
So I thought we lived in America.
Yeah. Well, we do, but California is, like adjacent to America. So, I say God, I wish we could just go back to a 49-star flag and I'd be okay with that.
You think there's going to be like some retail shops that are going to pop up on the border of California?
Nope.
No?
Oh, I don't know. On the border.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's only a couple border towns that would make sense on other than that.
No, there's going to be a lot of cigar shops that go out of business.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people that like the cigar culture is going to take a big hit.
How much of the industry do you think is just going to similar to us just be like, no, like we're not doing that?
The massive companies will probably do this, but I have a feel like, I don't know. Do you think a lot of our peers are going to
boutique? No,
they're not going to,
unless they have some solid accounts that are in there.
Yeah.
And like we have enough accounts where it made sense for us to get a California tobacco permit.
Right.
But we don't do enough to make it make sense to do this.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, it's what, $10,000 a year?
Yeah.
Well said. Thanks.
Yeah.
So
that means we have to sell $20,000 in cigars into California just to break even. No, more than that. By the time you have fucking expenses on it. Yeah. I mean, there's no way. There's no way this is going to math out for us to stay in California.
Not at all.
So,
and that's not even like getting into like the nickels and dimes and pennies of the math. Like this is just like broad, like, okay, yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, some of the big companies, like, they're gonna,
well, yeah. I mean,
they do the same thing with cigarettes and chewing tobacco. I get emails every couple of weeks. Hey, these are removed from the list. These are added to the list. And it's all different brand, different size. They changed it from, whatever it was. Well, back in the day when they went from like Marlboro Light and then it was Marlboro Silver.
Right.
Because they couldn't call it light anymore.
Yeah.
And so like, I got those emails, like all that kind of shit. Yeah.
Huh.
But
anything else in cigar news? Tobacco news?
Not really. We got one other thing in tobacco news we can talk about. Finally. So we have the night shift back now. Last year, we got a phenomenal rating by Half Wheel, and we got a 91 for the night shift,
which we were super.
And we also got number, I think it was 18 on their top 25.
Yeah.
And we were pumped. That was awesome. For us,
we didn't pay them. And to have a good, honest review like this.
But yeah, and like they got these cigars on their own, isn't it? We didn't even send them cigars. Yeah. Like that's the coolest part about this. This is a no bullshit, honest review. So they came and they call it a redo, right? So their redo reviews are ones that they go back and they kind of go over again. And sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. So Half Wheel did a redo on this, and really good notes through all the way throughout. They do a really good job of going over the experience to the entire cigar.
I think this is all the original article yet.
No, that's the new one with the new rating.
Oh yeah. This part is.
Yep. And so the redo score. So the original score from July of 2024 was a 91, and the redo score of July of 2025 was a 94. And he wrote, I had high praise for the Warfighter night shift when it came out, and a year later that remains the case. As I said a year ago, there is rarely, if ever, a point where any puff is not enjoyable. The Habano profile is present but not formulaic, and the blend does a great job keeping the construction. Oh, excuse me, I skipped a line. Keeping the flavors evolving so that no one expression settles for too long. The construction is also fantastic, as good as I can't even speak today. As good as I've had from a cigar lately. After a year of rest, the Warfighter night shift continues to get my praise and recommendation.
So thank you very much. When this article came out, though,
we didn't have any in stock.
We were sold out because of So we're gonna try our hardest to stay in stock with these. Going forward.
Yep.
So
we changed our production schedule a little bit on these guys.
A lot. A lot. So,
but yeah. So I mean, getting a 91 out the gate, like
awesome.
That was I was so happy about that. And then when this came out with a 94, it was so hard to not say anything. And we'll share this out on social media. If you don't follow us, you should. But you can just go to halfwheel.com, just type Warfighter, and it's one of the top articles that pulls up there.
It will be linked in the description of this video as well.
See that? I fucking love you, Justin.
Saving the listeners a few clicks.
Go to here, click on this, and do that. Justin's like this right there.
I believe we also, when the article came out, we looked it up, and we were the only 94 of 2025 too, or like a couple years, which was even more of
they don't give out 94s.
Yeah. No, they don't.
They set the bar high, which is really cool that the night shift got to cross over that bar.
But awesome. I also believe that's a continuing reason of why these are in such high demand.
Yes.
And why we have a hard time keeping them in stock. And it's probably the best problem that we could ever have.
Yeah. I do have a prediction that we're going to run out again, but we'll
get them faster.
We're ramping up here. So,
yeah.
So once we're back in stock, they should stay in stock.
We had our normal production schedules with these, and then it's such a fucking great cigar, and we've gotten so much good press and articles and reviews off of all of them. Dreamer Cigars, we had Cigar of the Year last year with them, was the night shift. And that's just driving traffic.
Yeah.
And like I said, we could have worse problems.
Yeah. In other news that we totally don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's getting married.
What?
Yeah, who cares, right?
We just have to mention that for the algorithm.
Yes.
It keeps us in it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a barrier of entry. We have to mention that.
Yeah. Well, I said that. So Taylor Swift's got engaged.
Yeah.
Right.
So who'd you get engaged to?
the Travis Kelce. Right?
Bingo. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Scott's up on the
Fuck.
pop culture.
But I literally don't give a fuck. I just wanted to say that so we'd get like 400 new listeners from this
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Bingo.
yeah.
Absolutely.
What team does he play for?
Chiefs.
Yo, Scott's killing
Fucking
it.
A. I'm asking the legitimate questions here. I didn't know. And who's Taylor Swift? She's one of those Disney kids, right?
Yeah.
They were at the game, the college football opener for Nebraska Cincinnati.
Oh, nice.
Nebraska won.
Oh, wow.
They are currently undefeated right now.
Hell yeah. Back again. Woo.
It's because I wasn't there and didn't watch it.
Oh, it was closer than it should have been,
Yeah.
but they got the win. Yeah.
No, when we were in Nebraska, I guess the Cornhuskers just came off of a very good period of their football program.
Yeah.
And when I got there, it wasn't that good.
Yeah, they've
And
been-
so
No, that,
every game I went to and every game I watched that first season, they lost horribly. And so I was like, I'm done. I'm not even going to try. Like, I'm not watching it and I'm not going to these games. So it didn't help anything.
So you weren't the problem.
No, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't.
Yeah.
but it's always a party downtown Lincoln.
Oh my God, a shit show.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Regardless, win or lose, it's usually good.
I went with his brother to one game.
I
and
believe-
that was when we weren't allowed to hang
Yeah.
out, drink together anymore.
Yeah, that's when you guys got like grounded.
It did. It was- we had an amazing time. It's when all the sober people showed up to corral us. That's when they didn't have a good time. We were still having a good time.
Things just went downhill after that.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. Yep.
What else? Anything else in current events? I know there is. Had another shooting.
I saw something that Brandon Herrera was mentioned in the manifesto.
Yeah, I saw it from Brandon Herrera.
I saw he put a video out. I haven't watched the video yet, but I was like a little bit of like I was like, fuck, that's gotta like if you're Brandon, that's gotta be fucking horrible. Like
So one of the things the news isn't talking about is all of the hate crime worthy stuff that was in the manifesto, written on the firearms, written on the magazines,
You know,
talked about all of these things.
yeah.
They're only focused on the fact that he's transgender.
Yeah.
Like
That was a hateful individual.
there was a lot, and it's just like, how do you ignore all of that? Oh, it's because you're the mainstream media and you have talking points and you're trying to carry an agenda, and so none of that matters. It just matters that, and then the fact that half of the news channels and politicians are attacking people, saying that all those injured in the families are in our prayers.
Yeah,
oh, you're just gonna pray for them. That's it. And it's just like, well, hold on. Okay, let's get back to that we're on a baseline. We're all human beings, and yes, these people are going to pray for others because that's what they do. That's what they believe in. So how the fuck are you going to bash them for that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well, you should be doing something about it.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Go out and start? Never mind.
Okay. How do we fix a mental health crisis in this country?
They don't think that's the problem. They think the gun's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
But either way.
Yeah.
Like, well, then enforce the gun laws that are on the books.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, then we have a mental health problem.
Yeah.
Why not? Because there's too much money in that. People are profiting too much off it. So why would we fix it? Because now it's not for profit.
Yeah.
Now it's for just good. You know what I mean? That's like, what if a company, this is hypothetical, I'm not saying that this is true, but it might be have already happened and we just don't even know. What if a company has a cure for cancer?
Right.
But they make more money treating it instead of curing it.
Yeah.
So they backburnered the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now imagine if that was open sourced and anybody could have access to that and make whatever they wanted to make for a cure. And then everybody could have a cure and nobody would need treatment.
So I here's a thought.
Right?
I'm 100% with
But
you.
nobody
So-
makes money on that.
So it's kind of the same way with the fucking ayahuasca and shit, right? Or whatever the fucking
Any holistic
right.
medicine of any sort.
So you know how some of that stuff helps with PTSD and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever tried sending trans people or people who are gender confused to any of these programs?
No,
Uh,
because at first you
but
have
I mean, I wonder if that's been done because like it'll help heroin addicts get
Yeah.
off heroin.
Mhm.
It'll help PTSD. It'll help stuff like that. What if we like, hey, why don't we try this with?
okay.
There's got to be somebody who wants to do this.
I'll give you my 2 cents on
Yeah.
why. So there's a stigma of people with PTSD that they need help. There's a stigma with heroin addicts or any addicts that they need help.
Yeah.
There's no stigma with trans individuals except they should be celebrated.
That's true.
So why should we help them
Well,
if we should only be celebrating them?
It's true.
yeah.
It would be interesting.
Yeah, I wonder though, like if somebody, because not all trans people are fucking batshit crazy, right?
I can only imagine just you're halfway through, you're like right in the midst of all of it, and you're like, I fucking cut my dick off.
No, you want to get them before that. I don't think it's going to make it grow back. Like, but I want there's got to be like some trans people that aren't like shoot them up. The world's out to get me.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, right? But like, I wonder if anybody's ever studied that where they.
I feel like so much of that would weigh on like going in without a bias of going, because either way, like if you go in and you have that experience and that's truly like how you feel.
Well, I
it's
think
not
you'd
because
come,
it's pressured.
you'd come out the other end knowing exactly. What
Absolutely, yeah.
Like it's
Because then if
it's either going to confirm
yeah,
or not.
absolutely. Because if you come out and you're like, nope, this is like I felt the exact same way. Like
Yeah.
I was like the drug told me this is the right thing to do, and I move forward with that. Then cool. If not, then we could. Then I guess it comes down to the numbers game and see who comes
Yeah.
out with what mindset after the fact. But it'd be an interesting test.
Well, what else is going on in the world?
Did y'all see the video of Rampage Jackson's
Oh, yeah.
son?
Yes.
There are people that are trying to say that this is like WWE
Well,
fighting.
no, we need to talk about what led up to this.
I am not aware of what led up to this. I just saw raw video.
So, no, did you find the parking lot video
No.
where the wrestler? Or you got to find that.
He pretty much
He's out hanging out with these pro wrestlers.
he twisted teed him.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it was
really?
to me watching it. It was kind of.
It looks staged.
It looks play-like, right?
It looks 100%
Yeah.
staged.
And so what everybody's saying is that this wrestler that hit Rampage Jackson's son
Uh-huh.
with this beer can or whatever, smashing on his head,
Yeah.
like they were kind of exchanging words or whatever. They're saying that this wrestler thought he was in character at the time,
Yeah.
and that this was like supposed to happen. And then afterwards, he kind of apologized and said, like I was in character, whatever. I think is what the story I heard. And then they got in the ring and we're gonna settle it. Well, it fucking got settled.
Huh. I'm gonna try to find the parking lot video. Y'all wanna play this?
Yeah, you can play this. So this is the aftermath. This is when they get in the ring and everybody's
Going.
Go back to
Hot
the
dog.
beginning of this. Is it just him sitting there, or does
No, so it's like part of the
okay,
fight.
Okay.
Uh,
So the video I saw, the first like 30 seconds is that first clip that we were talking about in the parking lot, and then it cuts to this.
see, obviously these are wrestlers, right?
yes.
Like this is acting.
Yeah. I
What?
saw something that
No, this. What do you? This is not acting, Scott.
This is WWF.
These are
wrestling.
professional
Yes,
wrestlers.
Yes. I agree with you. But I think here in a second,
see, I see that guy.
See,
in the-
There we go.
see, he comes in and he's not acting.
no.
He's not acting.
And he's out right here.
Yeah.
Or
And
right
then-
there.
I'm pretty sure it was the slam,
This
not the 30 punches.
the
That
referee
landed.
sucks. Like
Yeah,
I feel like even
definitely not a UFC ref.
no. But like,
Well, considering it took 3 wrestlers to get him off.
Look at the way he's breathing. He's sucking right there.
he's like
He's out.
convulsing.
Well, yeah, that's not normal.
No.
It was just he got really knocked out.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like he's trying to breathe through his tongue right now.
The
Roll him on his side. Come on, people.
they tap him out. Oh my god.
I didn't see that part.
Oh,
wow.
shit. Yo,
The show must go on.
fuck that guy.
So did we hear what the state of the wrestler is?
He's actually okay.
Okay.
He is awake. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture. He does not look like he had the. Here it is. He does not look like he had the absolute dog shit beat out of his face.
Well,
Look at
he's
that.
got a beard.
Well, that's under his beard.
Yeah.
But still, like no black eye, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
There's some swelling there.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently he's still got a lot of recovery to go. But like, I mean, fuck, I'd look a lot worse if I got beat like that.
I don't know if you would have survived.
That's valid. That's valid. That beard adds a lot of cushion.
Well, he's got a lot of cushion.
So I'm
That
not
too.
saying it was right, but I'm not saying it was wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find the
Like I can see
parking lot video.
both sides of it. I can see Rampage's son being like, I came here to watch a fight. We were backstage and you smashed a fucking can over my head. Yeah, I'm getting mine back.
Yeah.
But I don't wrestle. You know what I mean? But that's a little much.
It's a little much.
You know what I mean? Like
He could have quit
slam him
He could have quit after 2 or 3 punches.
or just pick him up and slam him and you notice he's out cold. I'd put my foot on him. Hey, ref, 1, 2, 3.
Here you go.
There you go.
So this is what led up to it.
What a horrible person for this wrestler to
But like, if you were that mad, Rampage's son, if you were that mad, why didn't you just take care of it right?
And if
Yeah.
you watch, it barely moved his head.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a real smack. I think he squeezed the beer can. If you watch, I don't know.
here we go. This is the
Yeah.
video I should have pulled up. Yeah. Oh, and this is a different angle.
Yep. This is the one that I saw at first. And I was just like, oh, it's part of the thing. And I'm like, oh shit, he's out cold.
You know what's
And then I was like, oh shit.
I think he was acting like he was out cold. I don't think he was actually out from that. He's out now.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Well, I don't know. If you back up to when he got slammed, the back of his head hit pretty good.
Yeah, but it's a wrestling ring is kind of made for that.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
It's-
here we
Watch.
go.
Watch. Ready? Watch his head. Bam. He's done.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. What's funny is he live streamed this.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was just like, hey, let me incriminate myself. That's been funny. Like a new thing this day and age is
Yeah.
people are like, live streaming is a new thing, but I'm still going to do illegal shit. And it's like,
Right.
what the fuck? But yeah, him and his father, big on the live streaming now.
His dad's post was interestingly worded.
I didn't see that.
I think I saw it on Twitter for Rampage Jackson. I don't know if it got pulled down or not. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This is from Rampage 5 days ago. I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his, quote, payback in the ring. I thought it was part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to Kick for this situation.
I mean, I don't know. That's pretty well worded, I think. But
When they make a statement and they say, I'm not defending somebody, but then they make a laundry list of excuses.
right.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
That's it. It's like Tim Kennedy. I unintentionally. No. You can't unintentionally. Like
Yeah.
it's the same. It's just like just be genuine or don't fucking say anything.
Yeah.
You know, like don't try to dance around the words to make it look like you're not taking any sides and you're trying to play it, but you're defending your son. Like it's your son. Defend him.
Yeah.
Or shut the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all drama.
That's been
Did you saw the video where he gets hit with the beer can?
yeah,
I want to watch that one more time. I don't think I don't
barely.
like.
I think it was like a WWE beer can.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think he squeezed it. Well, if you watch, his head barely moved.
Yeah.
And that's a big dude.
And he's holding his head.
Right.
yeah, that's really
I mean, I can see where it would piss you off if you didn't know it was coming.
Okay, hold on. Back it up one more time. Can you put this in like slow-mo or slow it
I
down?
think so. Playbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a little 0.25 here.
Yep. Go back. Watch. If he's an MMA fighter and he's about to get hit,
That's
you should
exactly
be
what I
able to
was
block
thinking.
or duck, right?
He just eats it.
There was plenty
Now
of
watch
time.
the can. See the look. Oh, it's pretty smashed.
But either way, there was plenty of time that you
I mean,
could have.
He took it well. Like
Done
if I
anything.
I smashed the beer can on his head like that and he didn't move, like that's pretty intimidating.
Yeah. It looks like it's empty.
I think
Yeah.
it was.
Not no.
I think it was like
came out
the
of that.
like the little
Yeah.
spit that's left on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. That's way less damage.
Yeah. That was like a poof.
Yeah. Dude just I
Yeah.
just couldn't control himself.
He took the hit well though.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Better than the other guy did. Those are some blows.
Yeah.
But when unless you know it's happening,
Yeah.
when you're just gonna stand there and take a hit, unless you know it's happening.
Yeah.
If somebody's gonna swing at you like that,
Right.
you're gonna duck, especially if you're a fighter.
Expect
You're not just gonna sit there and like
Or you're gonna counter immediately.
something. Raise a
'Cause-
hand, blocks
Yeah.
like
the wrestler opens himself up. He's got one hand on his neck
Yeah.
and the other hand way back.
no, he put it on the top of his head. But as he
Oh,
did it,
yeah.
he extended it and he
Yeah.
paused for a split second.
Yeah.
Then he grabbed his head and then he hit him with the can.
Yeah, like he just opens himself up to get hit. He could have just like jabbed to the throat or the nose or something.
Or-
like,
Block.
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. And it's not other than him being live streaming it. They're not in the ring. Like it's not like the event is happening.
Well, yeah, and I don't think he got tagged in or any of that shit.
No, he just jumped in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, once again, bad publicity, still publicity.
Yeah.
it's very true. I'm convinced that's what all these new streamers run on is they do shit that pisses people off because they know people are gonna watch and comment to be like,
Well,
fuck
it's-
this guy.
How do you go viral if you're not good enough to go viral?
To be
Be
honest,
an asshole.
You know what I mean?
but before this, I didn't know Rampage Jackson had any kids.
Yep.
Especially that did MMA.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not in that world, I guess. But I had no idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of MMA, I saw Corey's going to go fight in Dubai.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. He's got a
That'll-
fight coming up.
That'll be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
What is that? October something? Yeah.
Mhm. Over for the PFL, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He's actually how I found this video of Rampage. I was scrolling
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah,
just
me-
like,
me
oh
too,
my
actually.
God. And then Corey's face popped up. I was like, oh, hey.
I know that guy.
I know that guy.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we can get him out for a hunt. It probably won't happen before that. It'll probably be after, which would be cool because I want to hear about that fight.
Mm.
But yeah.
Did y'all see the UFC signed that new deal with Paramount Plus?
Yes.
$7 billion.
No more paid per views.
I'm so stoked on that. And I already had Paramount, so I'm like,
I
hell
know,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
You know how much more interest people will have in MMA?
Oh,
when they don't have
100%.
to rent the pay per view the fights. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
people are going to watch more normal people are going to watch now. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, someone did the math, and I think to watch every UFC pay per view this year, it was like $1,200 or something, and next year it'll be $180.
Nice.
You know what? So one of the things that I was trying to figure out when the talks about this were going through, where a lot of the fighters get a cut of the pay-per-view revenue in their contract, whether they win or lose, or however it's worded.
Yeah.
So did they like take out of the $7 billion deal? Did they pull like $1 billion aside and like put it in an investment and be like, okay, this is going to be our quote unquote pay-per-view purse for the next 20 years. And so we pull out of this $1 billion,
Well, I'm sure.
and that's where our prize money comes out instead of our pay-per-view.
Can you do a quick Google search if this new UFC deal, if the fighters are going to see a pay increase? I would imagine they would. Most certainly, everybody's going to get paid more now, I would think.
But that was always based on, it was like the harder you promote and work, the more money you're going to make.
Yeah.
So make this fight good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So from what it's seeing or what it's saying, the details haven't been released. But in the new model, the absence of pay-per-view means a loss of pay-per-view points. The OC plans to boost bonuses, improve fighter exposure, increase overall base pay, although the exact financial distribution for the fighters is yet to be specific. I could see that, though. I could see, like, if you were getting 100,000 to show up, they're like 250 just to show up. Because, I mean, that's going to
maybe they're going to go off of view count.
We got to think, though, right? You take that $1 billion, you put it in an account. Let's say you get 5% interest.
Yeah, you put it in a normal.
That's $50 million a year. If you can't cover the purses for your pay-per-views or what would be with $50 million a year, you're paying people, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If you guys are out there and you know more than us, let us know.
Yeah, who knows?
We're just spitballing over here.
Also, I believe Dana White just got done with a trip to the White House for the setup for the fight card.
If there was ever a UFC fight I want to go to, it's the one in the White House lawn on
100%
next 4th of July. That would be
I had
awesome.
I had a really cool train of thought when it was for a minute Conor McGregor was supposed to be on that card. And now he's not gonna. The last article I saw. How epic would it have been if he would have won the fight at the White House and then announced that he was running for president of Ireland from the White House? You know what I mean? Bro, you should have got that deal done. That would have been pretty good.
Yeah, he joined the testing pool like the week after.
Yeah.
And then I think just a couple weeks ago, it was like Conor McGregor has left the testing pool. And it was just like, that makes sense. Although he's in full presidential run mode because he's like posting pictures with his family and being like, thanking God for this blessing. And people are just like posting the picture of his dick pic and like underneath the photo and being like, nah, dude, ain't been long enough.
Pepperidge Farm, remember?
But
Cracker Barrel. That's another one in the news.
oh yeah,
That is.
Keeping the original logo.
Yeah, they lost almost $1 billion.
I saw a great video of a guy that did like a new merch drop for them, and it was just like, let me fix your fuck up. And it was like it was the old Cracker Barrel logo, and it was just like gone fishing, and the guy wasn't in it. and then they were gonna do like a wanted poster shirt with the Cracker Barrel dude and stuff. And I was like, this is fucking genius. And then eventually he worked it back to where they bring back the old logo and it's just this big marketing ploy. I was like, that I would have respected.
Yeah.
The new shit sucks though.
Well, they officially went back to
they did.
Yeah, they did. So. Which, like,
I mean, when
if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but when your whole marketing is Old Country Store, keep it Old Country Store.
But you have a very certain demographic.
I have a feeling though that this ultimately won't hurt their sales. I don't know about their.
It already did.
No, but I think it'll come back now.
Well,
just because
it will.
When's
but
the last time me and you have talked about Cracker Barrel?
No, I get that 100%.
You know what I mean?
It's not the fact that their sales won't come back to where they were.
Yeah,
it's the fact that in this process they literally spent or lost almost $1 billion so far. Right, I think it was something like $700 million to do this complete change across the board.
Yeah.
And then when they put it into effect, their stock lost almost $200 million, like almost overnight. And then they were just like, okay, everybody stop.
That's the other conspiracy theory that I heard is this was all like a stock ploy. So they got it to drop and then everybody bought and then they were like, all right, we fucked up. We're putting it back. And then then it goes back up.
Yeah.
But it's still back on the way down, right?
Yeah.
People just bought and then they sold when it peaked.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I mean, it was pretty good before they decided to do it.
Everything was going just fine. Here, go to 5-year.
Oh.
Okay, maybe not. Which is funny. Go to Max. Watch this.
Ho.
Yep.
Okay.
See that sharp drop?
COVID.
Yep. Yeah.
I love seeing all the skit videos though of everybody who's like playing like the marketing director behind the whole idea. And it's just like, I'm telling you, this is going to work. And then the guy pops in and he's like, yeah, we're down $50 million. And they're like, no, I'm telling you, this is going to work. But yeah, fellas, that's all I got.
You like-
as far as
If they would have changed the logo and not said anything, I don't think anybody would have given a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, probably not. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, hey, by the way, we're changing the logo. So this is what's going to be out there for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, but I kind of hated it when Kentucky Fried Chicken went to KFC. Like, I miss the old Colonel.
Well, like Dunkin'
You know?
Donuts went to Dunkin's.
Yeah. Or DK now.
No, that's Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, it's
What the fuck is
Dunkin'?
DK? I don't know what the fuck DK is.
Is it
I think
just-
it's still Dunkin'. Like it's just Dunkin'.
I thought it was like 2 letters, not DD.
I think that's like
it-
an alternate logo for them.
Well, that used to be, but not anymore. Now they're just a complete brand switch to just Dunkin'.
Because they focus more on coffee now.
Well, no, but it's bullshit, right? Because like where it originated, people don't call it that. It's Dunkies.
Oh.
It's not Dunkin' Donuts. You going Dunkies? Cool. I need a large hot extra. Awesome, thanks. Right. So why go to Dunkin'?
Right.
Why not call it Dunkies or Dunkin' fucking Donuts like it's supposed to be? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So this is
That's the OG.
yeah, and then they just went to Dunkin'.
Yeah, this is the DD you were talking about.
Oh,
Yep, because they had that for a minute, and like you would see the DD, just the letters. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, and then Duncan. Dumb.
It always I'm always curious. Like it must have for Cracker Barrel, it's got to be crazy expensive to do that total brand
Oh,
change.
God.
That's just like
$700 million.
yeah, but then you see company like 7-Eleven did it a few years ago. They updated like their logo, and I'm like, the amount of gas stations and all that shit that you have to update.
Now on the
How much
on
are
the,
you actually making
on
back?
the reverse side of that, like most of those gas stations might have needed new fucking signs.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, absolutely.
That's that's true. Maybe that's what they do. They know like,
Yeah.
all right, we get about 15 years out of these
Yeah.
Yeah.
light up signs, and we got to replace them. So that's when we'll do the rebrand.
Yeah.
Like maybe, but I'm like, fuck, that's.
Yeah.
But it's funny because then it almost turns it into like you find one of the old ones that hasn't been updated, and you're like, oh, fucking.
The OG.
It's the
7-Eleven.
historical
You know,
one. Yeah.
we're talking about this. We just did a kind of a brand refresh not too long ago. So, but
We
I
did.
think that was received positively.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't hear of anybody.
We didn't take away from. We added to.
Yeah.
We didn't take away.
That is true.
I don't hear of anybody looking for cigars with the old bands on, like they're
Yeah, we didn't change our company to Warf Cigars.
or just WF cigars. Maybe we have to in peacetime. We're WF. Wartime, we're Warfighter.
We're a flex company.
Yeah.
When we're at war, then we're Warfighter. Then we gotta soften it up a little.
When
bit.
society hates the Warfighter, then we're just WF.
So yeah, when we're at war, we're Warfighter Tobacco Company, and when we're not, we're in the rear cigars.
Behind glass cigars.
Yeah, in case of emergency, break glass cigars.
Is that what we're gonna do for our next April Fool's Day? We're gonna change our logo.
Just to retire.
Yeah. The new logo is just a line of people outside of the VA.
Yeah. It's a bunch of broke people. My legs hurt. You don't have legs. Oh.
That's why they hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta stop my brain. It's just spiraling right now. Just real quick, make sure I didn't put any notes of stuff that I forgot that I was supposed to talk about.
All right.
Not for the podcast, at least.
I just want to do a quick announcement. So we talk about following us on social media and stuff like that. If you do follow us on social media, we greatly appreciate you. Unfortunately, the social media algorithm fucking hates us.
Yeah.
Big time.
But we everything is set up on the website to where if you don't want to miss any news from Warfighter, you can sign up for our email campaigns, which we are not sending you bullshit. We're gonna let you know about sales coming up, new releases, restocks, all the meat and potatoes of it. You're gonna get that from our email campaigns. So if you go to our website, you should see on the bottom it'll say get 10% off, which we do a trade. If you give us your email, we give you a discount on your new favorite cigars. If you've never tried them before, it will be your new favorite. So go sign up for those. You won't miss out on anything from Warfighter. If you follow us on social media, we absolutely appreciate it. You might. The algorithm is fucking mean to us. So if you set us as like one of your favorites, if you want to go through all those steps, that might help a little bit. Honestly, we get shit pulled down all the fucking time for no reason. But if you don't want to miss out on anything, go sign up for the email campaigns. That is a guaranteed way.
They flagged. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh,
that cut you off.
We're not going to get flagged.
Yeah.
That shit is hitting your inbox, and then we're good to go.
They flagged one of our posts on Instagram, and there's a way that we can. They give us kind of advice. Hey, like this violates the community standards. You can either appeal it or you can remove it. And so we'll take a look at it, and we're pretty understanding what their community standards are.
Right.
And so we'll take a look at it, and then we'll make a decision whether we're going to pull it or we're going to appeal it. And so I don't remember exactly what that one that you said.
It was one of the new pictures of the Corojos, which fucking bummed me out because it's a really fucking
It's a
sweet
beautiful picture.
It
Was that the
turned out
one that
great.
was sitting in the bayonet?
I think
Oh,
so.
love that.
And all the caption said was "keep it spicy."
Yeah. And so they flagged it. And so obviously, like, Justin's like, hey, I think I'm just going to appeal this. And I looked at the post and I'm just like, yeah, I'm game. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that whatsoever. And so we appealed it, and they came back and were like, yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah.
It's still wrong. So you got to delete it. And then we deleted it. And then what was it? The next day, 24 hours later, we had 20 more posts that were flagged.
Yep. So I think what they do is when we appeal something, they go through a bunch of our page, and because we were getting hit from like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
Of
Not
like
even
the night
recent
shift.
stuff.
Yeah. And so they were hitting us for that. But ironically, one of the videos that was flagged on Instagram was our video talking about how social media does not like us. So
that one we need to appeal.
I pulled that one. I'm half tempted to just throw it up again. But
well, let's wait a month and we'll do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's throw it up in September.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. So go sign up for the email campaigns. Then you're
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, and I was just like,
Yeah.
like out of all the ones they flagged, that okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have fun.
You can't fight bear.
Yep.
All right. Well, enough of this.
Yeah.
Yep.
We get back to work. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. I think this was episode 93
93.
of the Warfighter Tobacco Podcast. It feels like we just started this thing yesterday, or maybe last week. But as usual, go to warfightertobacco.com for all your smoky treat needs. We do have the night shift back in stock. We have the dumpster fire back in stock, and we got a handful of victories left. You guys might want to grab some of those.
Yeah. And if you're in the cigar industry or you're a cigar guy, right, and you listen to this podcast, share it with your buddies. You know, we need more people listening.
Yeah.
I think we put out some good stuff sometimes. So sometimes not at all.
It's entertaining at least.
I hope so.
I have fun. But yeah, Justin, you got anything?
That's it for me, fellas.
Sky, you got anything?
Nope.
Awesome. Well, on that note, we will see you guys next week.
Later.
Bye, guys.